Sir, my first question to you would be, as I introduced you in the introduction part, the father of medico-legal advisor. So you have received an award in this. So could you please tell us the story behind this? And how did you receive the President of India medal as father of medico-legal science? So sir, do you believe that Consumer Protection Act should be applicable on medical professionals? So what do you foresee at surgical form?
Different, and we may go back to our mantras. You speak the mantra and you are all right.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MedGate Today presents Healthy Talk Show, where we elevate your journey to optimal health through expert insights and empowering stories. Here, leaders speak and industry listens. I'm your host Ritika Singh. It is my distinct honor to introduce our distinguished guest today, Professor Doctor Rajesh Shah, with a career that spans several decades. Dr. Shah has made remarkable contributions to both general surgery and medico-legal advisory. His exceptional expertise and dedication have earned him the prestigious title of Father of Medico-Legal Science, awarded by the President of India, a recognition that highlights his groundbreaking contributions. Dr. Shah's impact extends beyond his extensive clinical practice to his influential work in medico-legal consultations. His insights have shaped numerous legal proceedings and medical policies, and his groundbreaking research has been recognized with several awards, cementing his status as a pioneer in his field. We are privileged to have Dr. Shah with us today to share his invaluable knowledge and experiences. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Doctor Rajesh Shah.
Hello, sir. It's our pleasure to have you here, and thank you so much for letting us to host you.
Hello, Ritika ji, and all viewers of the MedGate Today Digital TV.
Sir, my first question to you would be, as I introduced you in the introduction part, the father of medico-legal advisor. So you have received an award in this. So could you please tell us the story behind this?
When I had studied my MS, and in 1985, I thought that there would be a trouble in the coming days for the medical practice. The society was reacting in a different way for the medical practitioner. And at that time, I thought there should be a legal knowledge is required if you are willing to help some medicos, because there will be like. After that, I have studied law in 1985. I graduated in law. I have double post-graduation in general surgery as well as gynecology. And I have studied management also.
Okay.
And at that time, I thought to help our medicos, the legal knowledge is also required. So I studied law, and I found in 1986 that there was a new law that has come up in India, and that was a Consumer Protection Act.
Yeah, my question would be on that also.
Yeah. So Consumer Protection Act started in 1986, and I studied before that in 1985 law, because with some intuition, with the God's grace, that there will be some problems with the medical practice,
Yes.
and I can help some doctors.
Definitely. So that's why you studied law in 1985. This was the vision of your in the future?
Yeah, and with the future reason, and we have seen 1986 the Consumer Protection Act came. 1991 there was a judgment in Indian Medical Association versus VP Santa, and in that case by Supreme Court it was decided that doctor and medical practice is under the purview of the Consumer Protection Act. Unfortunately, what has happened in our country, whenever we are in the medical college, even today, in medical college, we always teach our students that your patients, they are your God, and treat them as if you are treating them God. Dardi ko dardi Narayan bolte hain. That is our policy right from the Vedas.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the government has defined in a different way. And the definition of the consumer was applicable to make to the patient, which is still not acceptable in the mind of the doctors. And that is why there are so many actions are seen in the Consumer Protection Act and different level of the consumer courts.
Okay. And how did you receive the President of India Medal as father of Medicolegal science?
I received the President of India's medal in 2003
Okay.
by the then President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He
Wow.
announced my name
Wow.
at that time as a recipient of the President Medal
Very
on
nice.
26th of January 2003.
Oh, wow.
The reason for behind this, I put my medical services to the entire Gujarat State Home Guards.
Okay.
Home Guards, we know in Home Guards there are so many poor people who are serving and they try to help the nation. And these poor people, sometimes they do not have the medical coverage. In that circumstances, at that time, the Director General of Home Guards has appointed me, and I was appointed as a Senior Divisional Commander and Staff Officer Medical of the entire Gujarat state. And I put down the services, very long services, and for that long services, the President of India Medal was awarded to me. The Father of Medicolegal Science Award was awarded me too in a MGR University
Okay.
auditorium in Chennai. The MGR University Vice Chancellor and the High Court Judge were present to award me that Medicolegal Science Award.
Okay.
And the reason was I was the pioneer in the field of the medico-legal science. Medico-legal science were never thought of. In 2001, I was elected as the representative of the Gujarat State of Surgeons in
Okay.
Association of Surgeons of India. And this Association of Surgeons of India, I started the legal cell specifically to help the doctors in that time of need of some cases against them.
Okay.
And that helps a lot. And that legal cell is still working.
So, sir, do you believe that Consumer Protection Act should be applicable on medical professionals?
Practically, it is at present on the head of the doctors. But this
Okay.
is a sword of Damocles, and the doctor are not able to practice probably because of in their full strength, because of the fear of this sword of Damocles.
Okay.
And that is entirely a wrong thing that has been done by the government.
Okay.
If you consider the consumer, if you purchase a car, if you purchase a television, if you purchase a mobile phone, but health is not the purchase of this commodity. It
Yes.
is not a purchasable
No,
commodity.
not at all.
And considering it as a purchasable commodity, the service definition has been given. The service of the car cannot be considered as a service of the doctor.
Definitely.
And this is the unfortunate part, even in 2019, when the inaction of the law has been carried out in the Consumer Act. And many people in the parliament also, like Subramaniam Swamy, Emma Malini, they have all opposed it. But unfortunately, what has happened, I do not know exactly inside. But still, Consumer Protection
Yes.
Act is applicable to the medical services
Yes,
also.
yes.
And this is an unfortunate part of our country.
Mm.
This is for the society also very harmful because the doctors is not able to provide his services at his fullest strength.
Yes, true, sir. You said it very well. And what advice would you like to give to professional doctors and hospitals and yes, the practicing doctors?
Yeah, it is like one has to practice, one has to follow the law of land.
Yeah.
So one has to follow whatever has been given by our parliament.
Yes, yes.
So accordingly we have to practice. And when you are swimming in the sea, the crocodile is likely to happen.
Yes.
So you cannot fear with the crocodile.
Yeah.
So this is same as
If you
practicing
fear, you
the
can't
doctors.
swim.
So without fear, one has to do the practice. And it is a basic dictum of the medical science. If you consider different religion, they say certain advice like Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Parsi, these are all religions, they prove down some advices to their followers. The medical religion always say that above all do no harm.
Yes.
This is the main dictum of the medical profession.
Yeah.
If you are not able to help your patient,
Yeah.
does not matter. But do not harm it.
Yes.
And this is the main dictum of the medical practice. And if someone is doing with this and providing a fullest justice to this dictum, I think they will not have to suffer even the courts also.
Yes, sir. Truly said, sir. My last question to you would be, in 2015 at International College on Robotic Surgery in India and yesterday at AIMS you delivered lecture on artificial intelligence in surgery. So what do you foresee at surgical form?
These are the newer things, that is gadgets. When I was a trainee of this surgery, we were doing the open surgeries. The prosthetic surgery, we put down an incision on the pelvis, such a long incision, and many times it takes away the 20-21 days inside the operation, inside the hospital for the patient.
Oh my God.
Now it has entirely changed. It is done through the urethra. There are cystoscopies available, and through that resection is carried out.
Yes.
So the entire scenario has been changed. Previously, this prosthetic surgery was so difficult. Now it has become so easy and so smooth that we cannot imagine. Same cataract surgery. If you consider the days in our days, I was talking of around 1985, 86. In those days, the surgery with an incision on the eye from 3 to 9 o'clock. But if you consider this thing in a different way, now it is done small nick and the needle is introduced and the entire cataract is dissolved, sucked out, and even a lens is kept inside so that it gives you a real vision. Otherwise, in those days, they have to keep the smacks very thick glass bottles.
Yeah. And there are a lot of blood loss also.
Yeah. So advancement has made a lot of difference. Same in surgery, the robotic surgery. In 2015, I was invited in Seattle, USA by the International College of Surgeons to deliver the lectures because robotic surgery has already started. But naturally, India, because we are to be cost effective, we are considered to be now developing countries. So in a developing countries, cost effectiveness is very much. So at that time, the robots were not that much in number available as America was.
But hopefully we are
But at that time, they asked me to deliver robotic surgery in India. And at the time, I strongly said, hey, India will come up within a time. And we are seeing at present the robotic surgery is available right from the Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Ahmedabad to Assam.
Your golden words were God proven.
So this is the things, the robotic surgery. Now the artificial intelligence has come up. And artificial intelligence will have a big role. And we are a big country. We are a 140
1.4 billion,
And in that consideration, this will be a very, because the doctors cannot be generated or produced so immediately. But the artificial intelligence can help you a lot and you reduce the time. In the starting, when you are developing it, naturally it will have big cost. But once it is developed, it will be a very reduced. So artificial intelligence will help the surgeon. And yesterday in All Asia of Medical Science, I gave a lecture on this artificial intelligence and its role in surgery. And it was very well accepted, and definitely a time will come then artificial intelligence will help. And surgeon may be outside. At present also in robotic surgery, if you see, the surgeon is sitting on the console. He is not in the operation theatre.
Wow, yes, I have seen this
And the world has made a surgery. The one person is sitting, transatlantic surgery, one on one shore of Atlantic Ocean. One surgeon is there and the patient is on the one shore of the another side of the Atlantic Ocean, and he is carrying out the surgery. This has already happened.
Yes, sir. So I have heard about this.
And same thing is growing on. So I think the future is different, and we may go back to our mantras. You speak the mantra and you are all right.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
It will be something, that sort of miracle we are waiting.
Well said. And we hope that the medical or healthcare sector grows in a successful way. So thank you so much, sir, for telling us all the insights of your life, of the healthcare sector. And it was nice knowing all the beautiful things from your mouth. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, and thank you.
As we conclude today's insightful session, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Professor Doctor Rajesh Shah for sharing his invaluable expertise and experiences with us. Dr. Shah's pioneering contribution to general surgery and medico-legal science, coupled with his professional understanding and profound understanding of these fields, have greatly enriched our knowledge and perspectives. His dedication and achievements, particularly his esteemed recognition as a father of medico-legal science, are truly inspirational. We are honored to have had the opportunity to learn from someone who has made such a profound impact on both medical practice and legal frameworks. Thank you, Dr. Shah, for your time, your wisdom, and for being a beacon of excellence in your field. We look forward to the continued advancements and insights you will undoubtedly bring in the field of healthcare in future. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a wonderful day.